Okay, all right, let's get started. So coming down. So I'm wearing my ankle weights today, only because I drank wine last night. I don't normally do that on Monday night, so this is my punishment. But just whatever feels comfortable. Okay, we're going to sit up on our mats. We're going to make sure our feet are hip distance apart. We're going to take our arms out in front. Imagine you have a string pulling us up nice and tall. Drop those shoulders. From here, let's keep our arms out. Calm the back down into that C curve. Really working those abs and then scooping our way back up, sitting up nice and tall. Drop those shoulders. So really allowing our spine to curve, coming down and then scooping back up. Making sure you're creating that C curve. Scoop and sit tall. Couple more here. Keep those feet flat on the mat. Just come back as far as you can go. Calming back. Inhale back. Exhale up. Okay, this time we're going to hold it back. So calming down into that C curve. Beautiful job. From here, stack your hands on top of one another. And let's just twist. So we're twisting, trying to get our elbow to touch the mat. Twist and twist. Keeping your chin lifted, keeping your feet flat on the mat. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen those arms, sit up nice and tall. Relax. Let's come back again. This time we're just going to take our arms up and down, up and down. So thinking about getting those arms past your ears and down. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those arms out in front. Let's pulse. Just staying low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen those legs out. From here, let's just fold over. Beautiful work. Sitting up nice and tall. Stack the spine. Let's lean back 45. Hold it here at 45. Palms facing the floor. Pull back. Bow and arrow. Back to center. Pulling back and back to center. Making sure that while you're doing this, you're leaning back. Keeping that lean, keeping those legs heavy on the mat. Really twisting in your spine, looking at your elbow and back. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here and sit up nice and tall. Beautiful job. From here, let's take those feet hip distance apart. Okay. So to the corners of our mat, sorry, not hip distance. Let's take it a little wider. Okay, from here, sitting up nice and tall, like you have a string pulling you up. Take those arms out nice and wide. Spine twist. So we're just going to twist to the front, keeping both sit bones on the mat and back to center. Twist the other direction. Let's go into saw this time. So as we twist, we come around, take our pinky to our little toe. Lean down, lengthen. Try to get your nose to touch your knee. Sitting up, stay in that twist before you come back to center. So we twist first, hold it here, pinky to toe, coming down. And sitting up nice and straight, back to center. Beautiful work. Place those hands behind you. Bring those legs together. Let's push up into reverse plank. So lifting up, lift those hips to the ceiling. Looking out, holding it here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. This time, we're going to pull our right knee in, and then we're going to pull our left knee in. So we're going to do 4 on our right, 4 on our left. Coming up into reverse plank. Hold it here if you can't do the leg pull. So we go 4, 3, 2, 1. Try not to place that foot on the floor. So you pull it in and hover. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Hold it here. Lift those hips. Squeeze those glutes for 3, 2, 1. Come down onto the mat. Come forward. And let's lie down onto balance. Beautiful work. Okay. From here, feet heavy on the mat. I'm going to take our elbows wide. Let's just start with our little crunches. So we crunch up and bring it down. So we exhale as we crunch. Inhale as we come down. Thinking about imprinting that spine into the mat. Keeping those elbows wide. Last one here. Let's bring those knees up to tabletop. So holding it here. Let's go. We've got 8. So a lot more challenging now, making sure that your knees are staying directly above your hips, making sure your spine is imprinted into the mat, keeping those elbows wide. Exhale as you come up, inhale down. 3 more here. Exhale, lift, inhale down, exhale, lift. Last one, holding it here, hold everything here. Let's extend that right leg back to center. Extend the left leg back to center and release the crunch. Exhale, crunching up. We go right leg and center. Left leg, center, release the crunch. So making sure you're holding your chest lifted as you extend, you're pointing your toes, controlling those legs, okay? Making sure that you're not swinging them around. Keep those knees above your hips and in, out and in. Release. We've got a couple more here. Exhale, coming up. Extend and center. Keep moving. Bring it back. Last one. Exhale, lift, extend and center. Extend, center, come down, hug those knees in. Beautiful work. From here, let's bring it back to tabletop. Okay, so holding everything still, let's come up into that crunch, double knee toe tap. So we tap down, bring it back up, release the crunch. Coming up, bring it down, bring it back, release that crunch. So while we're doing this, we're making sure our knees are glued together. We're making sure we're using our breath. We're making sure that as we take our toes down, we're hinging from the hip. So we've got that beautiful extension before we bring it back up. So we're not just dropping our feet to the floor and lifting, we're actually hinging, engaging those abs. A couple more here. Coming up, tapping down, bringing it back in, release. Exhale, tapping down and in, release. Hug those knees in. Beautiful work. Take those toes up to the ceiling. Place your hands under your bottom, okay? From here, let's draw little figures of 8. So keeping our legs together now, really just drawing some little figures of 8 on the ceiling. Point those toes, lock out those knees. As you get comfortable, let's make those figures of 8 a little bit bigger. So getting into those obliques now. Keep those legs together. Make those figures of 8 a bit bigger. Trying to keep your spine imprinted on the mat. 2. Last one. 1. Beautiful. Hold it here. Coming up. Let's grab that right leg. Take that left leg long. And let's scissor. So we pulse, pulse, and swap it over. Pulse, pulse. So scissoring the legs, making sure you're grabbing behind your calf, and that you're not grabbing behind your knee. Getting that little pulse, bringing it into our nose. Pulse, pulse. Holding that chest lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug everything in. Beautiful work. Option 1, place your hands under your bottom. Option 2, place your hands behind your head. Take your toes up to the ceiling. From here, let's just start those lateral scissors. Okay, so nice, strong legs, little crisscross. And when you're ready, we're going to take it to 45. So holding it here, let's go. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Ooh, beautiful job. Let's hold those knees in nice and tight. Flex those feet. Bring those elbows behind our head and come up into a chest lift. Okay, from here, we're going to press out with our feet, pushing out. Point those toes and scoop it back in. Press and push, point and pull. Press, push, point and pull. Making sure your spine stays imprinted into the mat. Trying to get those legs a little lower. Point and pull. Flex, push, point, pull. Last one, flex, push, point, pull. Beautiful. Hug those knees in. Bringing yourself up. Let's take that right arm by our right side. We're going to lever our arm as we take our leg long and bring it back to center. Taking it long and back to center. Keeping your chest lifted, extending that arm, extending that leg. For a little bit more of a challenge, release the left arm by your side. 3 more here. 3, and center. 2, nearly there. Last one, swap it straight over. So holding onto your knee if you need to, as you extend your left arm, left leg. Holding that chest lift. If you can, release your right arm. Extend and center. Take it nice and slowly. Couple more here. 3, and in. 2, inhale on the extend, exhale on the bringing it back in. Last one. In. Hug those knees in, release your head for a moment. From here, option 1, keep your head, neck and shoulders on the mat. Option 2, coming up into a crunch, double leg, double arm stretch. So wherever feels comfortable, we take the hat off our head, we bring the arms around. Let's go. We keep the legs out, extend and bring it back in. Exhale and inhale back in. Exhale as you shoot out. Inhale, bring it back in. Strong arms, strong legs. Make sure as you extend, hold it for just a moment before you scoop it around. 3 more. 3, and in. 2, and in. Last one. 1, and in. Hug those knees in. Let your head roll side to side. Beautiful work. When you're ready, let's come into our dead bugs. So taking our arms up to the ceiling, bringing those knees into tabletop. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We extend and bring it back to center, other side. So making sure that you're really just reaching and extending, just hovering that leg and arm off the mat, that you're controlling it. Making sure that our knees stay back. When they come back, they're in line with our hips, okay? The closer you bring your knees in, the easier it becomes. Inhale as you extend. Exhale back to center. Inhale, extend. Exhale back to center. Couple more here. Inhale, extend. Exhale back to center. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring those feet down. Take those hands behind your head. Let's come up into a crunch. So we crunch up. From there, we come down. We lift those hips and thrust them to the ceiling. So now we're going to transition into our bridge work. So we crunch up, come down, lift, and lower. So keeping the movement, controlling, pressing those heels into the mat, lifting up and lower, crunching, Transition to those glutes, lifting up and down. 2, up, last 1, crunching in, down, take it up. Let's hold it here at the top. Place your hands by your side or take them up to the ceiling, holding this bridge. From here, let's go. We just come down and up, down and up. So no scooping and rolling today, just dropping and lifting, dropping and lifting. We're here for a little while, getting those glutes warmed up. 8, pressing those hips up to the ceiling. As you come up, shoot out through your knees. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring those feet in just a little closer. Make sure you're nice and lifted. From here, we go up onto our tiptoes. We come up and down, up and down. If you need to, place your hands by your side, okay? Pressing your triceps into the mat. But making sure that we're keeping everything still. 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top here. Let's take those knees wide. Bring it back to center, then down onto our heels. So tiptoes. Take it wide, back to center and down. Nice and slow. Up, wide, center and down. So really thinking about keeping that cup of tea balanced on your hips and down. Up, wide, back to center and down. Squeezing your hamstrings, making sure as you come back to center, you have a sponge between your legs that you're really trying to squeeze. Wide, center, down. 1 more. Up, wide, center, down. Beautiful. Come down. From here, let's take that. Bring those feet together now. So you've created a bit of a diamond, okay? So our feet are together. Place your hands by your side. Let's push up. So we come up and down. So now you really should be feeling this in those outer glutes. Still pushing and coming down. Release the arms if you can. And down. So knees are nice and wide. We're pushing up, getting those hips to the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, hold everything here, just bring those feet, knees together and wide, together and wide. So working those inner thighs, squeezing that sponge, keeping those knees nice and wide as you come out, squeeze, bring it together, keep your hips lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Nice work. From here, place your right foot out in front. Bring your right heel up. We're going to work our left glute. So option 1, to keep your hands by your side. If you do, press your shoulders and triceps into the mat and really open that chest. Option 2, bring your hands up. Let's come up. We come up and down. So now we really have a lot less support in our right leg, and it's this left glute that's doing all the work to lift and bring it down. Lifting up and down. Stay with me. We've got 4 and down. 3, nice and slow. 2, okay, let's really work it now. Bring it up. Hold it here. Place your hands by your side. Take your right leg up to the ceiling. Option 1, just hold it here. Hold. Or if you can, let's do 6, paint the ceiling. We bring it down and bring it back up. Bringing it down and up. If you want the challenge with the arms, arms go overhead as the leg comes down. Arms come back to the ceiling as that leg comes back to center. So we've got 3 and center. Keep those hips lifted. Left glute is on fire. 2, 1 more. Take it long and back. Place that foot down. Hold that bridge and come down. Nice work. Okay. Let's do the other side. So we're now going to work this right glute. So make sure you've got a nice, beautiful position with your right foot. Take that left leg in front and come up onto your heel. Okay, let's find wherever you're comfortable with your arms. You push up and down. So really taking your time here, getting that right glute firing. 4. So make sure that your left leg is out a little bit further in front, okay, to really kind of lessen the burden on that left leg. Working that right glute. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top. 1, where are your arms? Find where you're comfortable. Take that left leg up. Okay, let's go. If you can, sweep with me. We've got 6 and center. 5. So really keeping that lift, using that right glute, making sure that you're nice and slow and controlled. Point that toe. You're trying to paint the ceiling. Last one, here we go. Take it out and bring it back up. Release, hold that bridge. Let's hold the bridge and just pulse. Little pulses with those hips. Stay with me. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You know how to count. Stay here. Keep those hips lifted. 3, 2, 1. Calm down. Beautiful. Lie long and lie flat. Just take a moment here. Deep breath in. Let's come up into a roll up. So big inhale, exhale, chin to chest, rolling all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. Grab a mouthful of water if you need. Okay. So now we are going to go into our hands and knees. So when you're ready, onto your mat. Making sure that our hands are directly below our shoulders, looking at the top of our mat. Let's take that right leg back. Okay, so we'll just come into a lift and lower to start with. So we lift and lower. Actually, let's work our left leg first because we've worked our right leg first on the last bit. So just taking it up and down, keeping that beautiful neutral spine, making sure that as you lift, you try not to twist in those hips and that you don't arch in your back. Couple more like this. Up and down, very basic fundamental movement. Up. Okay, and the next one, we're just going to pulse it at the top. Hold it here, let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. As you bring it down, curl those toes under. Lift that knee, tuck your knee to nose, come back down. And then another lift and lower. So lift, lower, curl the toes, tuck and lift, come back down. Lift and lower, tuck the toes, tuck and down. So as you do this, make sure that you transition that gaze from the top of your mat, bringing it in, slow and controlled, take it down. Finding that position. Lift and lower, tuck the toes, tuck and down. 2 more here. Lift and lower, tuck and down. Last one. We're going to hold the tuck, hold it here, and now just take that knee down and up, down and up. So just bringing that knee up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it back down. Bring that knee in, and we're going to swing it back and kick. So in and kick back. So neutral spine. Looking at the top of your mat. Just swinging that leg in and taking it back. Getting that lift. Making sure you allow it to have that moment before you swing it back in. 2, 1, hold it here, little circles. So drawing little circles with your leg, trying to keep those hips square with your shoulders, looking at the top of your mat. Other direction, let's go. Staying here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. From here, let's go into a donkey kick. So we take it up and bring it back in. Keeping the angle at our knee nice and consistent. Looking at the top of your mat and in. Tapping the ceiling, okay? Not tapping the wall. Keeping your nice neutral spine. Tap and in. 3 more here. 3. Try not to rush. 2. At the top, you know what we've got. We've got pulses. Hold it here. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's bring it out into hydrant. Back to donkey. So as we do this, we're keeping our knee nice and lifted in line with our spine. So we go hydrant to donkey, keeping the knee lifted the whole way through. Hydrant to donkey. Stay with me. 4. Keep your gaze at the top of the mat. 3, 2, almost there. Last one. 1. Bring it back. Bring that knee down. Drop to your right elbow, squaring out, boxing out your shoulders. Let's open into hydrant. So we go open and close. Trying to get that inner thigh parallel with the floor. Breathing, open and close. You feel this really tight in my left hamstring. Keep squeezing. 3, 2. Okay, on the last one, you're going to hold it open. You're going to take that leg out, point the toe, bring it back before we close. So we're adding that extension. So we open, point the toe, extend, bring it back in before you close. Feeling this in both glutes now. Extend, bring it in and close. Couple more here. Open, extend, bring it back. 1 more. Don't worry, no pulses with this one. Extend, bring it in and close. Beautiful work. Come down into a child's pose. Glutes should really be on fire. Beautiful. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's do the other side. Now remember, we're on the other side now, so we're getting close to the end. However, it's going to hurt. Because even though we were working our left glute, our right glute's doing a lot to support us. So let's start where we started before. Take that right leg back. Lift and lower. Here we go. We lift and lower. This is already hurting. I'm in for a shock. And lower. Point that toe. Keep that leg nice and long. Looking at the top of your mat. Try not to look at your belly button, okay? Really keep that nice spine long from the top of your head to your coccyx, to your tailbone. Point that toe. We lift and we lower. 2 more here. Lift. Let's curl those toes under and we tuck. Tuck and lift and bring it down. Release. Lift and lower. Curl it under and tuck. Tuck. Bring it down. Control it on the way back down, okay? Nice, gentle knee to mat. Bring it up. Slowly down. Refine where you're looking with your eyes. Transitioning your gaze from the belly button to the top of your mat. 3. And down. Up. 2. Last one, bring it down. We tuck hold it at the top, and we pulse. Just lifting that knee up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Placing it down. Let's bring that knee in and kick back. So nice neutral spine again, okay? Looking at the top of your mat. Remember that we want our neck to equally get the same length as our back. So that spine that runs from the base of our head, from the base of our skull, all the way to our tailbone, nice and long. Lengthen and in. 2 more like this. 2, almost there. 1, let's do those circles. So find a circle, making sure that you're rotating from your hip, point that toe. Keep those hips square, shoulders square. 3, 2, 1, other direction. Remember to keep that leg lifted. Get that leg a little higher. Try not to come down to the mat. 3, 2, 1. Straight into donkey. Bring it in. Tap that ceiling. So as you come in, when you tap, you really feel that pinch in the base of your glutes. Bring it in and tap. Keep your spine nice and neutral. Tap. Tap. Nice, slow, hinging. 4, 3. Suze, look at the top of your mat. 2, last 1. Hold it at the top. Let's pulse. Really tapping that ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's come out into hydrant and back to donkey. So keeping those arms nice and still. Really just transitioning. Bringing it out, getting that thigh parallel with the floor, and taking it back. 3, keep that knee lifted. 2, 1, drop down onto your left elbow. From here, bring that knee in. Let's open into hydrant. We open and close. So making sure you're nice and slow. Getting that inner thigh nice and parallel. Stay with me. We've got 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's open it up and add the extension. We open, extend, bring it back, and close. Oh yeah. Open, extend, bring it back, and close. Stay with me. 4. As you extend that leg, making sure it stays in line with your hips. 2 more. 2. Oh, yes, we are so close. Feeling this burn. Last 1. Oh, yes. Nice work. Come down into a child's pose. I'm going to take my ankle weights on now. Beautiful work. We're not done yet. Okay, back to hands and knees. All right, from here, taking our right arm out in front, left leg behind, lengthen. Let's come up into bird. So we lift up into bird and down. My God, my leg feels so much lighter. Lift and lower. So as we're doing this, we're making sure that our support arm is directly below our support shoulder, and our support knee is directly below our hip. As we lengthen, we're trying to get our arm and leg in line with our spine. 3, 2, last 1, hold it at the top. Now let's crunch it in. We crunch in and lengthen. Crunching in, take your gaze to your belly button. Lengthen, take your gaze to the top of the mat. Crunching in and lengthen. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold everything at the top. Palm to the floor. Let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place both hands on the mat. Bring them out a little bit in front. And we just push down into push-up and come back up. So we push down and up. So keeping that leg lifted as you come down, bring that leg up to the ceiling a little higher and back down. So a bit like a pendulum. Leg comes up and down. If you want to challenge, bring that right foot off the mat, staying on your knee and up. Last one, down. Okay, let's hold it down on this one. Bringing it down, holding it here, wherever you are. Let's bring that knee in and extend. We're hovering off the mat, really working our triceps. 3. Keep staying with me. 2. This is the biggest bit. Are you ready? Hold everything still and push back up. Up. Oh, yes. Come back. That is hard work, especially on that upper body when you're holding low for so long to be able to push back up. All right, let's do the other side before we finish with some cardio. Take that right leg back, left arm out in front. Let's go. We come up into bird and back down. So our gaze is at the top of our mat. As we come up, arm and leg are in line with our spine. So it's like an extension of our spine. And down. So these shouldn't feel too bad, but we're really just getting that core stability and down, up, slowly down, 3, controlling it on the way down, 2, last one, hold it at the top, and let's crunch it in. So crunch everything in, extend back out. Crunch and extend. So as you crunch, allow your spine to curl to the ceiling as you extend, neutral spine. Crunch and extend. 3 more here. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it out. Take that palm, place it palm to the floor. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted, hands out in front very slightly. Push down into a push-up. We come down and up. So really working those triceps. Make sure your elbows stay tucked. Down and up. If you want the challenge, come up off that left foot. Stay with me. 3 and up. 2, 1. Okay, this last one, let's hold it down here. Hold it here. We go 8. Extend. 7, 6, 5. Stay strong. 3, 2. Last one. You ready? Push up. Woo! Bring it in. Oh, yes. Move your mat when you're ready. Have a mouthful of water. Okay. Cardio finisher. All right, so what we're doing, 2 burpees. I'm just going to talk you through it instead of a demo. 2 burpees. Straight after 2 burpees, we're going to 4 kick sits, making sure that both hands are flat on the mat in our kick sit, okay? The tendency is that we want to lift one arm, but actually we want to keep both hands on the mat. And as we come down, we want to get this thigh to almost touch the mat. So kicking through 4 of those. From there, straight to 2 half Hindus. So taking those legs nice and wide, bottom up to the ceiling. We scoop down and lift, take it back. Okay, so 2 half Hindus From there, we'll finish in this position. We're going to 4 plank jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to 4 crossbody mountain climbers. 2, 3, 4. Then 4 shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you jump up. All right, so we're going to do this 4 times. 2 burpees, 4 kick sits, 2 half Hindus, then 4, 4, 4 in plank. Are you ready? I hope my camera doesn't fall. Try to keep light on your feet and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We come down. Flat on the mat. Jump up. Another one. Down. And up. 4 kick sits. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 half Hindus. Down and up. Down and up. 4 plank jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half mountain climber. 2, 3, 4. Shoulder tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in and up. 1 down. Let's try pick up the pace just a touch. Really get the heart rate up. Whew. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up, down. Pick on those kick sits. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half Hindu. Down, up, down, up. Plank jack. 2, 3, 4. Cross body. 2, 3, 4. Taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump it in and up. Whew. 2 more to go. Halfway. Okay. Deep breath. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take it down. Really jumping up in those burpees. 4 kick sits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half Hindu. 1, 2. Plank jack. 3, 4. Cross body. 4 taps. 2, 3, 4. Jump it in. Oh yeah. 1 more. Are you ready? We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take it down. Down. Up. Down. Up. Cross kick sit. 2, 3, 4. Mountain climb. Don't listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross body. Taps. 2, 3, 4. Jump it in. Woo! You've got to finish with the woo. Woo! Have a mouthful of water. Done. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. See you later, guys.
Thank you.
Susie, bye.